Hi everybody, it's Tom Lyons from MakingFindable.com, and we're continuing our series on creating a community Facebook fan page. As you know, we started off with a group page, and recently in the last video we switched it over from a group page to a fan page, and that meant having to start over, but there was reasons why we wanted to do it. The group ended up with 78 members when we switched it over, and it's been about a week since we created the fan page. We invited the people that belong to the group to join us on the fan page and become a fan, and most of them did that, and then over the course of the week the fan page has grown to 212 members. So I mentioned in the last video that fan pages are much more viral, and we're seeing that, and they're much more engaging, and we're seeing that too. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and anywhere you see this little picture here, this little icon of the city of Belleville, that's me putting something in. And I just want to point out as we scroll up, me, somebody else, somebody else, somebody else, somebody else, somebody else, me, somebody else, somebody else, me, somebody else, somebody else. So you can see that the site is engaging a lot more people, and they're starting to comment, they're starting to add their own content. In this case, this person added their own video, unsolicited. Down here, they added their own video, unsolicited, and people have commented on it and saying how much they like it. So the site is starting to get a mind of its own. It's starting to grow on its own without me having to be as involved. And in time, that will continue. Now, I always have to be here to edit, and I always have to be here to moderate. And of course, I'm going to add my own content in there, or more specifically, Tara's content, because she's a realtor. I will change this area soon to add more information about her. So you can see it's starting to grow really well. And this is why I like fan pages over groups. They grow better. They're more viral. But that's not why you're here today. Today you're here so that I can show you how we've changed some of the promotion on the site, and that is we've started adding ads. So I'm going to go look at our ads, which it will be easiest just to go to my Facebook page, and we're going to click on ads. And there you can see I launched the ad today, and it was approved, right? And we're going to go look at it. There we go. So first thing to do, we haven't done a video on doing Facebook ads, but they're pretty straightforward. Maybe at some point in time we'll have to do a video on how to create one. But what I love about Facebook ads is how much you can target it. You can target by city, you can target by gender, you can target by age group, you can target by any geographical area, which I mentioned in city. You can target by interest, so if they like sailing, chess, hockey, you can target by that. If they belong to specific other fan pages, you can target by that. If they belong to specific applications, you can target that. If they went to a certain school, you can target that. If they work for a certain company, you can target that. If they do a certain job, you can target by that. So you can target to your infinite, which is great because that saves you a ton of money and brings super targeted people in. In this case, I'm targeting by people who live in Canada, live within 50 miles of Belleville, Ontario. They're age 18 or older because I want them at least old enough to buy a house, and who are not already connected. I don't want to be advertising to people who are already fans of my pages, so I've limited that out. Right? And you can see I've been running that ad specifically today, and on that day I've had 7,610 impressions. I've had 15 clicks, giving me a CTR of 0.20, right? And an average cost per click of 19 cents. Now here's what I love about average cost per thousand is 38 cents right now. So what I love about Facebook, you can hear my cat in the background here thinking that I'm upset about something because I'm so excited. But what I love about Facebook is the fact that you have the choice of either paying by cost per click, which is every time somebody clicks on the ad you pay, right? And you have the ability to pay by CPM, which is cost per thousand, which means for every 1,000 times the ad is shown, you pay a certain amount. And because they give you the information here, right, and how high it is, you can decide how much you want to, which way you want to bid, and which way is going to be the cheapest. So right now I'm paying, my average cost per thousand is 0.38, but I know that out of the 7,000 views, my cost per click is 19 cents, right, based on how many are going. So if I want, I could, right, bid 19 cents per thousand, right, and be at the same cost as my cost per click, right, or I'd be lower than my cost per click. If I think, because that's how well I know the site's converting, right? So I can, and if you get confused on this, just call me or email me, and I'll talk you through it. But I'll run this ad as a cost per click campaign for a while, so I get a really good understanding of how many clicks this ad brings in, and then I'll convert it over to a cost per thousand later at a lower cost than my cost per click, so that I end up saving money, because I can run it on a cost per thousand. I just need to know what to bid on that cost per thousand so that it's less than my cost per click, right? And I can save money and run it really cheap later down the road. So anyway, that's my advice on this. Great way to promote the site and get the word out. Anyway, that's it for right now. We'll talk about Facebook ads maybe in more detail down the road, and we'll talk about other promotion stuff that I'm going to do to the site a little later on in future videos. Look forward to seeing you then.